out for some reason. I don't know why that just cut out, but it just cut out. Um, it's not good times. It just cut out. I was just sitting here doing a live stream and it cut out. Do apologise, my friends. I didn't cut that out. It just cut out by itself. So if wouldn't mind coming back on, guys, that'd be appreciated. It just cut out, guys. It's never done that to me before. It's just cut out. So yeah, I don't know why it done that. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. It is a bit cloudy, but it honestly just cut out. I thought for a minute there someone was trying to give me a call. Um, I thought for a minute it was ABBA. Ring, ring. Why don't you give me a call? I thought it was ABBA, but it wasn't ABBA. To let you know, it wasn't ABBA. So yeah, it just cut off. I don't know why. It's just never done that before. Very strange. Very, very, very strange that one was. Um, they just sort of kicked me out of the live stream. I don't know why they done that, but ask questions, guys. If you want to ask me questions, ask questions. That's the first time that's ever happened before. Unless there's some technical difficulties going on that I don't know about, which is always very likely that there is some technical difficulties going on. But I'd like to thank everyone for, if you do want to go and watch that live stream back, do go watch that other live stream back too, if you don't mind. Go check it out, give it the love and all that sort of thing. Do go give that live stream some love, some encouragement and thumbs up and stuff like that. All the good stuff that I do appreciate you doing. Do go and do it. But what I was saying, support workers, they do a great job for me. They really do. They really are nice people. All of them are very nice to me. They're good mates as well. We do some fun things. We've got some fun things coming up, some barbecues, all that sort of stuff is coming up. Barbecues and beach videos and stuff like that. Shopping videos, Bunnings videos, going out in the community videos. There is a lot coming up on my channel if you'd like to stick around for it. Fueling up the van videos, taking the van to the car wash videos, all that good stuff that you guys remember me from doing. I will be doing it again. Hi, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. I do apologise for the guys about being kicked out of that live stream. I don't know what happened. 1 minute we were talking away like Larry, and the next minute we were kicked out of the live stream. So I do apologise about being kicked out of the live stream. That has never happened to me before. For people that are wondering, what did you do, Pete? You don't usually get kicked out of a live stream for nothing. I don't know. I was just talking about what I was talking about, support workers and ADHD and that, and it decided to boot me out on my own live stream. How's that for a bit of comedy? Pete gets kicked out of live stream. There you go. The joys of being me. Everything that happens to me for a reason. Oh my God. And I know a lot of you guys would be thinking, only you, Pete, only you this happens to. This is true. Only me it happens to. Oh my God. I've got to laugh about it, really. I suppose other people that have been on YouTube, I bet you sometimes they get kicked out of their live streams. I'm sorry, my friend. I was talking to you guys and bang, it just decided to kick me out. Maybe the YouTube people said, Pete, it's enough, mate. You're taking up too much of the YouTube channel time. Get out. We're kicking you out, boy. I want your name all out. Oh my god. I gotta laugh. Queensland, Australia, Mohammed is where I'm from. Um, what started me doing this? Okay. Hang on, let's got questions are now coming in because I started another live stream. Oh, I will. What started me doing a live stream? I mean, what started me off wanting to do this sort of thing? Okay. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to do this because I had a support worker. We wanted to put content out for the channel to show you guys what people like me with ADHD. I wanted to tell the story through my eyes, what I was doing, where I was doing, stuff like that. Hang on, I just got these things to get there. Um, we don't say stuff like that. Hang on, let's get back to that question. Um, yeah, basically I just wanted to start a channel and I was on TikTok, which I still am. Um, TikTok has really taken off. As most people know, it's gone through the roof. For me, it's unbelievable how that channel's just, gone. I never, I never expected that channel in a month to get as many followers as it has got now. And again, that's thanks to you guys. Following on that channel has really taken that channel off. I mean, I wake up every morning and there's like 40 or 50 followers on that channel. And it blows my mind. But it's all the hard work I've been doing too. I've been doing hard work. I mean, I've been pumping out so much content for you guys. Unbelievable. It's making my head spin sometimes. But I do get a lot of love and all that on my channel. And I appreciate you guys for being here for me. You love the content, you love me, and that's good. That's good. It makes me feel proud to have you guys along for the ride for me. Being here, being me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Is being happy, being my free self, freedom of speech, of course, is right up there in the world. Wouldn't have free speech without what I'm doing. But still, doing what I'm doing is pretty good. It's important to me. Um, Waiting for the van to get back is very important to me. I definitely hope that's back by this week. They've got some material, but they're waiting on the curtain material, so I've just got to wait for that to get back, and then that should all be good. It's just taking its time, guys. It really is taking its time to sort of how do you say it? Fluctuate to get things going. So as soon as that's out of the way, I know a lot of people are saying, a lot of garbage in your life going on, Pete, at the moment. How do you put up with it? I do have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff. Um, None of the stuff that happens to me goes easy because it doesn't go easy. The drama that I faced, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. The drama that happened to be last week about the van situation was unbelievable. People, obviously, I'm thinking, oh, the bloody thing should be back by now. And it's a never-ending story. It is a never-ending story with that thing, I tell you. Um, if I could start a channel about that van, I think, well, if I had just a van channel, Pete in the adventures of his 2013 high ace van, I reckon it would go down pretty good. You know what I mean? It would. You guys would laugh. I tell you. Oh, good day, John. How are you, my friend? What's going on in John's world? How are you today, John? I hope everything is fine. There's no updates yet about the van. Only some of the material came on Friday. That's all I know. We are waiting on the curtain material to come. The guy did say, JJ, the camper van man place, did say to me, I'll give you a call in the afternoon with some updates on it to let you know how it's going. So I'm hoping that will be back fairly soon. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, there goes me bus. There goes the Aveo bus. That hasn't been here for 4 weeks. It just came back. I think it had a $27,000 rebuild or something on the engine or something. So I believe it's got a few Ks up. So they got that up and running again. The Aveo bus come back before mine did. Mine's still away, which is sad times. Very sad times. But still, you know what they say, good things in life are worth waiting for. I seem to be doing a lot of waiting over this van, I tell you. A lot of waiting. Oh my God. But you know what they say, no news is good news on it. Eventually he'll give me a call and say, Pete, it's ready to be picked up. Come and pick it up. And then I'll say, right, okay, that's great news. Brooke went to take dog for a walk. If you're wondering where she is, she went to take dog for a walk. I'm sure when she gets back, she will jump in and say hello if she wants. That's up to her. We don't force anyone on the channel. If they don't, if she wants to be on, she'll come on and say hello. Um, yeah, basically, yeah, I am just doing live stream. I'm going to do some videos later on today. I've got to do some videos. Yeah, basically just looking out for what's going on. Um, exciting times and all that sort of thing as well. So we're just crossing our fingers that Troy's definitely going to be ready this week, like promised. Um, I know a lot of people saying, wasn't he promised? Wasn't he promised to you last week? They did say to me last week that he'd be ready. Yes, they did. They said, oh, he'll be ready next week, and you come and pick him up and stuff like that on Friday. I have him ready by Friday, but it turned out the material wasn't there on Friday. The curtain lady had not finished the job because he snowed under. Um, so my camper van man turned and phoned her up and said, well, look, it is urgent. We need the material for the curtain to finish that job off so the customer can pick his van up. So yeah, hopefully it'll be definitely this week. I never say definitely, 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 definitely this week because there's always a hurdle that can come up with that thing. But no, I wouldn't go through this again. I definitely would not go to get my van built. If I bought another one, I would not get it built out again. Even if I had the cash on me straight away and I could take it straight in and say, okay, then, yeah, I'm going to go get this done straight away. I wouldn't. I wouldn't get it. I would not go through this again. It's just too much. There's too much drama that goes on. You know what you should do really when a customer comes in and he asks for this and he asks for that. You should say, okay, I'll order this. I'll get this done. If you're happy with that, I'll order it. Um, that way, then you've got everything there, then ready to go. You can get the job out of the way. Job's done. It's a good one. Everyone's happy, sort of thing. You know what I mean? But it makes it hard when you're waiting on someone that's doing the curtain material. It makes it very hard because they're doing that sort of materials and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm just waiting, for that to get back, and then, yeah, hopefully, things should be back to normal. Um, what else was I gonna say? There's still that thing I'd like to do in the garage later on today, video for you, getting that toolbox unlocked. I reckon that'd make a good video. Me trying to unlock a toolbox because there is something at the top of that toolbox, and I want to find out what is in there. The only way I can do that is yeah, probably busting a lock on it. I think because none of the keys really fit the lock, if you know what I mean. It makes it very hard for me to put the key in, wiggle it, put the key in, wiggle it, and it won't open. So, mm, definitely need to sort that out. It would be good to get in there and see what goodies. Maybe my stuff's in there. That chrome polish. We'll be having a look for that in there too. I'm pretty sure that's in there. See, I'm so used to going to that garage every day of the working week. I'm usually in there because the van is usually in there. I go for a drive. I go here and there with it. But yeah, it has been a long time. Even a lady that came today, what's her name, Kath, she said to me, "It's still not back." Said, "No, no, still getting its curtains material made up for it." And she said, "Oh, okay then." Um, I said to her, "I was promised it'd be back this week." Um, I do hope they do the material, get that out of the way. Even if they phoned me today and said, "Pete, guess what? Van's ready. Pick it up." I could go pay for it. That's it. Job's done. Um, Waiting for it is the hardest. You know me. I'm the type of person I like to get it under my in my hands again. You know what I mean? Um, there's still a lot of stuff, as you know, that does need doing to it. Service stuff, that of course has to be checked out and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are wondering, "Well, why don't you just get it back, enjoy it, drive it around a bit before you do, yeah, that sort of thing, before you're worried about the service and stuff like that." Um, I'm a sort of bloke, and most of you probably know this. For people that don't know this, I'll share it with you guys. I'm a type of fella that likes to say with me, have everything in order. Right, I'll go in order. Yeah, I'll save up for this one, get that done. Maintenance. Maintenance is very important for one of those. It's very important that you keep up with the maintenance that even if you don't do the case, say, for example, you only do 1,000 in 6 months. A lot of people will be saying, well, it's a high ace. Let it go for a year before you do the service on it then if you're only doing that much. The reason why I'm pushing it for this service to get it out the way when I go and collect it and all that is because I definitely say with me want to get the brakes looked at and machined and replace the pads and stuff like that. What was that? I definitely have to do that. Um, oh, that's Lloyd is back again. Oh, is that Lloyd? No, it's not Lloyd. It's the other lady. Yeah. So I definitely have to get that checked over and all that sort of thing. Owning a vehicle is not easy, as most people know. They come with a lot of hidden cost. Let's put it this way. They can really, say with me, blow cost out of the water. If something that you're not expecting comes up and you haven't budgeted for it, right? It can really hit you in the hip pocket. Um, like really hit you in the hip pocket. and sometimes it can be, the cost of owning a vehicle can be very expensive, if you know what I mean. And Troy's he's no, what do you call it? No exception to the rules, you know. He is, what do you call it? Whoops, a van that needs to be run. You can't have them sitting around for long periods of time. It's no good for them. It's no good for any vehicle to leave it sitting around and not use it. It's definitely no good for it. So kind of Bennett, these garage doors, geez. Um, so yeah, I'm just waiting for to get the call from it, so I know some update on it at least. Um, as I said, it is very they would be frustrating waiting for it, because all I want to do is get things done that need to be done, so I can cross them off the list and say, "Oh yeah, I done that last time. That's good. That's ready to go." Um, at the moment, I really can't sort of say to them, "Okay, then I'll make an appointment. I'll book it in for its service." Um, the hell's that? At the moment, I can't do that at the moment because I don't know exactly when it's going to be coming back, and that sort of holds me up in doing that sort of thing, if you know what I mean, making it ready for service and stuff like that. So be patient, guys. Soon as it gets back, I will see how much the service is going to cost, the brakes, stuff like that, hoses lifter, stuff like that. I'll check up the color of the oil first. I noticed that I have a month left for the service. I'm just want to know how the brakes are on it. So my biggest concern is the brakes on that. I know he said about 10% left, 20% left at the back. He said, "Oh, you'll be right probably till next service, the service after." But as you know, in the summer when it was very very hot, right? I was say with me driving it around, right, and the brakes got very at front. The caliper, not caliper, the rotor itself was getting very like it needed to be machined, sort of thing. You could see that it needed to be machined. So I have to sort of take that in consideration too. So yeah, there is that to take in consideration. There is other stuff that I have to take in consideration. It's not easy. Owning a vehicle like that is it's not easy. People think, oh yeah, it's easy to own a vehicle like that. There's a lot of leeway with it. You can do this with it. You can do that. Well, in some respect, you can do a lot of stuff like that. You can let them, you know, some people wouldn't even think about servicing a van like that. They'd say, "Oh, God, we've only done that many Ks. What's the point of me forking out for a service? I'll wait for a year. I'll do it once a year." You can do that. I mean, that's it's not going to hurt it. It's nothing. But don't forget the oil they use now is synthetic oil, very synthetic oil, right? So the oil that they use is very it turns into like water. It loses its viscosity, if you know what I mean. It goes very, very thin oil, and it can do some damage if you don't service them every 6 months to a year at the most. Um, they definitely don't like, say, when we're sitting around. They don't like sitting around because sitting around is the worst thing you can do for them. Is letting them sit around and all that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that I do get that call. He gives me an update and says, "Oh yeah, Pete, um, he's done the material. They've done the material. It's on its way. We're just going to put it up, tidy it up, come and collect it." Um, it has been going on for 4 weeks now. Bit over 4 weeks, actually, nearly 5 weeks now. Um, and a lot of you guys have said to me, make sure you take the kilometers now when you go pick it up. See how many Ks it's got. Yes, guys, I will be doing that. Definitely doing that. That's something I will be doing. You sort of don't have to worry about me not doing that because I will be checking up the kilometers and stuff like that on it. That goes without saying. Um, some people, when they drop a car off, they drop a van off, they sort of they don't look into stuff like that. They sort of drop it off and they think, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's fine." Yeah, yeah, no worries. I don't really I'm worried about the Ks on it. I'll just leave it there, and when it's ready to pick up, we'll pick it up, sort of thing. But you do have to, have it in your head how many Ks it went in there with, and when you go pick it up, have a look at the speedo and see how many Ks it's got on it. Because I'm not saying all people. Now, I'm not saying all people. So please, guys, do not take this the wrong way. I'm not saying all people. All I'm saying is some people, not all people. Some people do, like with a van like Troy, they would drive it around, take it home for the weekend, and oh yeah, this is great for the weekend. I'll buy, I'll borrow this one for the weekend, and a lot of people would do that. Um, that's why it's important that you have a look at the Ks on the clock and see how many Ks were on the clock when you dropped it off, and check your fuel situation, see how much fuel is in the vehicle itself. Like if you've gone with three quarters of a tank near full, for example, right? Then you should realise, oh well, yeah, it could be a down off fraction because they've been moving it around here and there. But always check that as well, the level and your Ks. Always check your Ks because someone, for whatever reason, people could probably take your vehicle for a drive and add on another 400 Ks, right? And you would have probably have not realized that if you didn't check it out. You would have probably said to yourself, well, hang on, I'm sure this vehicle only had that many Ks on it. Where these extra couple of hundred Ks come from, if you know what I mean? So you always make sure of kilometers. Write them down before you take a vehicle into whatever place you go. And you know it's going to be there for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever. Write it down. Write your kilometers down. And always, here's another tip for you guys, always give the spare key. Never give the keys if you know it's going to be in there for 5 days. Never give the key, where it's got your house keys on, your letterbox key on, garage key on, whatever. Do not give people your keys, your original car keys. Give them the spare key. That way then, if they got the spare key, well, you know, there's no drama on that. They can just use the spare key and you got your keys to like check your letterbox, to get in your front door, and stuff, and your security door and stuff like that. Because sometimes you don't realize that if you give someone the car keys and they've got your house keys on, your letterbox key on, and everything else on, then you cannot get into your house. And if someone, like for my example, is someone has got your vehicle nearly for 5 weeks coming up, and you give them you give them your house key and your letterbox key, well, you are pretty well screwed then, because you can't open your letterbox because that's the only key you've got. by all means, do keep your spare key to the man. Don't give him your car keys. That is the more the moral of this conversation. Do not give your car keys to whoever's fixing your car for more than 3 or 4 days, 5 days. And always check up on your vehicle too. Queensland, Australia, my friend, is where I'm from. So yeah, always do check up on your vehicle and make sure, say to the people, for example, here's another point. We'll go through the points, okay? While we're waiting for Brooke to take the dog for a walk. We'll go through the points, right? If you're going to drop a vehicle off and that vehicle, say, is important to you, stuff like that, and you love the vehicle and it's really cool, it's it's your pride and joy. Always make sure you do get up to date on it. You know what I mean? Like when I dropped my vehicle off, I wanted up to dates, what's going on with it, how it is. You don't just leave it there and think, oh, bugger that. They'll phone me up when it's ready. Always keep in contact with your vehicle, because you never know what can happen. Some apprentice can hit it with a forklift and do damage to it. So, always when you pick your vehicle up, here's another tip for you. I've learnt this over the years. Have a look at your vehicle. Have a look at it. Make sure there's no scratches on it. Make sure no one has scrubbed your tires out or something, or your mag wheels, whatever you got on your vehicle, whatever. Check them. Do when you drop your vehicle off at car yard or something like that. For whatever they're going to do on it. Make sure that you check your vehicle for everything. Check your rims. Check for scratches. Check for everything, because at the end of the day, we really don't know what what is going what is going. Stop it, bud. Stop it. What is going? Oh God, this dog's like greased lightning. Yeah, what's going to happen to it? So do check all of that sort of thing to make sure that everything's okay with it, if you know what I mean. Um, it's not it's not rocket science to check on these sort of things. So do check about all of that sort of thing, and also to remember that when you drop your vehicle off, you expect it to be in the same condition that you dropped it off in. You, for example, don't expect it to have scratches here, scratches there. And also you want to know what it's going to look like. Is it going to look, say, with decent, good condition still, and stuff like that? Is basically what I'm trying to say to you. I, to tell you the truth, can't wait till the van gets back. I really can't wait for it to get back. It has been a nightmare with this van. To tell you the truth, it has been a real nightmare. Um, I've never, ever in my life waited so hard for a vehicle to come. Never waited so hard before. It has been a long, long wait for me. Close to about 5 weeks now. I mean, I dropped it off at the 28th of January, and still, you know, it is a bit of a pain in the backside to sort of. Butchie, stay. You stay there, fella. This dog too. It's a real. Hey, come here. So I'm going to grab you. Oh, hey, you hear the good news? We're allowed to be on duty over here. Well, good, it'd be good when I get the bloody van back, I'll tell you. Yeah. It's been a real pain in my butt. Enough. Enough now. Behave. Oh, he didn't do another one. You? I took you out 8 times this morning. Yeah. Play. 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 Here.
Oh my God. Okay, we can come in and then that's all we'll do. So we can turn off the wall.
Oh. Sorry, dog playing up again. Oh. What's going on? Hang on, what's going on? There we go. Dog done it crap. Gone to the bin, they'll be back. That's why I'm doing the live stream. I'm waiting for them to come back. It's always been me. Was waiting around. What's that? Oh. Update. That was an update for my thing that I ordered. My nodding dog that I ordered. That's all that was for. I'm going to check it later. I'll let what's her name say hello to you guys, and then I have to head out and do some video. And hopefully we'll get updates on the vehicle. So we're just waiting for JJ to get in contact with me. Hopefully we'll have some news. Poor Troy. He has had a rough time.
Oh my gosh.
Poor bastard has been there for 5 weeks. Must be a vacation for him. When he gets out, he doesn't know how much work he's got to do when he comes home to his daddy. What name are you going to use?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
Oh.
I'm calling what's her name, Kate still. As I like it. That suits her. If you do want to say hello to Brooke, there we go. We'll call her Brooke. There she is. She's allowed to be on camera. I've signed my contract the other day. You guys know on Thursday I signed my contract. I've got mine out the way. I'm captain of the ship, so I've got to be responsible, filming different angles, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's good for me. It's teaching me responsibility. And that's great. Be more responsible when I get the bloody van back. That will give me a lot of responsibility. There will be some videos today. We'll be doing some talking videos, some videos. Hopefully I get a call this afternoon from JJ to let me know, Pete, the rest of the material's here. We're going to put it up, clean it, come and get it. You'll probably even see me fly there to get that thing. And I will be checking everything over. Believe me, I won't be just driving away. I'll be checking the fuel gauge, checking the Ks on it, because I know in my mind how much Ks it's got on it, because I went in there with the Ks on it. I was telling them you can be cheated by kilometres.
Yeah.
People can, do double kilometres if you leave your vehicle sitting there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Troy has got the same Ks he went in with.
Yeah.
Because I do have to book him in for his service when he gets back.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have to do my brakes and get them looked at. I want they're not the calipers, the rotors done. With brand new rotors on them. He's got to have the best.
Yeah.
His new rotors. Rotors are like shoes, little shoes on it,
Mm-hmm.
Going to get him a pair of runners. There we go. And then we are going to do, we are going to do some videos today. I'm going to break into my toolbox because I can't open it. So I'm going to screwdriver and bang it so I can unlock my toolbox because I'm sure I've got my chrome extension cleaning stuff there. So I do have to. So this is from TikTok.
How's it going? Good.
6,234 likes on it.
Wow.
674 followers now.
That is crazy.
Just chum, it took off.
Uh-huh.
YouTube, it's tedious. It's still teetering
Mhm.
on what it is. Guys, I'm going to jump out. I want to do some videos. I need content. Okay, see you later.